mate. So do you.
Yeah, so you fucking... Yeah, I'll sort my hair out as well. Looking beautiful? Cool. Yeah, excellent. Hi guys, welcome to T3 Wargaming. This is Sam.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, he's...
On another channel.
He'll be finishing his... finishing doing his hair up in a minute and then we'll get to a game.
At least I got something to organise.
Yeah. No comment. Anyway, today we're going to be playing a 2000 point Age of Sigmar 3rd edition battle report. I am bringing Ossiarch Bonereapers and Sam is bringing
Soulblight Gravelords.
Yeah, and not
very similar to what you've seen on Simon's channel.
Yeah, very
Just
similar.
A bit different.
Would you say it's the meta list for Soulblight Gravelords?
Oh, there is no meta list. There's too much going on. You can go Nagash heavy, or you can go some monster heavy, or you can go Legion of Night, and you've got skeletons. There's 4 or 5 different lists that are going well, and they're all completely different. Yeah. Which is nice to see in a book. That means there's a lot of variety, so you can change up your playstyle quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, you've got quite a few unique characters. So
yeah, 4 of my 5 heroes unique.
4 unique characters, and I've got 2, and they're my only 2. So it's a very unique character heavy game. We're going to be playing Survival of the Fittest, and so that one is 3 objectives diagonally across the middle, and we each pick 3 units that we consider predators, and if a predator unit kills another predator unit, you get an extra point throughout the game. But other than that, I think we'll cut to the armies, and then we'll set up and play game.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we'll start with mine, 2000, well, it's not bang on 2000 points, I think it's 1975 of Ossiarch Bonereapers. We have the lovely Katakros, Special K himself. We have Arkhan the Black. We have a Gothizzar Harvester. And then we have 2 units of 20 Mortek Guard, a unit of Stalkers, and a unit of Horses. They are going to be in Mortis Praetorians because that is my favorite of the sub-factions and the one I find to be the best. A lot of people argue that Petrifex are better, but I don't know. I've tried it a couple of times, not had as much success. But we'll see how this list goes. Okay, Sam, take us through your beautifully painted.
So I'm 1995 points.
Ooh, I get a triumph.
Yes,
Woo!
you do. So you got Vordai.
This is stunning. We will just take a few seconds to appreciate that paint job on Vordai.
It's not Vordai though, is it? It's Alucard.
Alucard, yep. Yeah. But everyone out there is like, I've got an original idea. I'm going to do Alucard. It's like, yeah, so is everyone else.
We got Radukar the Beast.
Yep.
He's a beast, not a monster. Belladama.
Yep.
Gorslav.
Yep.
Vampire Lord on foot. We've got portals. We got a unit of 10 dogs for summons from Radukar.
Yep.
We've got 2 units of 20 zombies and a 40 block.
Oh, so many zombies.
And a unit of 20 Graveguard with Great White Blades. And we've got 2 battalions, Battle Regiment, and then Hunters of the Heartland, which is my Graveguard and the 40 block of zombies.
Yep. Cool, so you are a what drop?
I am a 3 drop.
You're a 3 drop. How are you?
So Hunters only requires 2 units.
Yeah, so you're a 3 drop. I'm a 2 drop. So I'm going to get to pick who goes first. And looking at all these zombies, kind of wish I'd brought catapults. But, oh well. Okay, we'll live and learn. And so we'll deploy and then we'll show you the setup. Just so everyone knows that the rules will be adhered to and fairly followed, this is Saxon. He is the impartial judge who will be monitoring this game, making sure that me and Sam are playing correctly. And he's the cutest little dog in the world. Hello. Okie dokie, so we are set up. So we have the 3 objectives across the middle. We have some inspiring terrain here. Deadly. Inspiring. Mystical. Damned. And Sam clearly winning the roll-off got the Arcane. And so for his deployment we have 20 zombies, 40 zombies. Radukar, Vordai, Belladama stood on the arcane terrain. Get used to seeing her for the rest of the game sat there. Then we've got the Vampire Lord and Gorslav. And we have 1, where's the other ones? 2, 3, 4 grave sites. And in the underworld, we have 20 Graveguard, 20 zombies, and these dogs are ready to summon, and these dogs will be from Belladama's spell. And on my side, we have Gothsa Harvester, 20 Mortek, 3 Stalkers, Arkhan, 20 Mortek, Katakros, 5 horses, and my Bone Type Nexus. Alright, so I got to finish deploying first, so I get to decide who's going first. It's actually a really tough decision, because if I go first, I can grab the objectives, but then I've got a double turn of Radukar and Vordai punching me in the face. However, if I let Sam go first, it's an opportunity for him to swamp the objectives and make it really difficult for me to score points. Oh, however, I think I'm going to risk it for a biscuit, and I'm going to let you go first. Alright, so we'll come back at the end of Sam's hero phase, turn 1. Okay, Sam, what did you do?
We got a pinions on Vordai, so he's moving nice and fast now, 20 inches.
Yep.
We also got a Mystic Shield on him from Belladama.
Yep.
And Belladama tried to cast Under a Killing Moon, but failed twice, even with a +2.
Yep.
And then we got an Arcane Bolt on the Vampire Lord.
Okay.
I did not use my portals turn 1 because it's no help to me and gives his Mortek Guard a 3-inch piling. He's going to kill them anyway, and there's no shooting to worry for Unleash Hell.
Oh, you mean for turning one into a dog, yeah?
Yes, it gives me no benefit whatsoever because you're going to heal them up and you get 3-inch
but I
piling.
want an OBR dog. That would be cool. So what battle tactic did you go for?
I went for Aggressive Expansion.
Yes.
I picked these two here.
These two, yeah. 1, 2. And what hero action did you do?
We went for a Heroic Leadership through Radukar, which we failed.
And I went for a Dispel with Katakros, because he was in range of the Vampire Lord, but he failed to unbind the Arcane Bolt anyway. Alright, so anything else to do in the hero phase?
That is my hero phase done.
Alright, so we will come back at the end of your movement phase. did you do?
Moved everything. So I've moved...
A few things moved.
Zombies around... Everything's pretty much nearly run because zombies have a neat trick with 6-inch piling. Not that it really matters for this turn.
Yep.
Vordai moved his 20.
Yep.
So he's able to breath the Mortek Guard.
Big boy straight in.
I have summoned some dogs down here for security for Belladama.
From old Radukar.
Down there. Brought my 20 zombies and 20 Graveguard in.
Yep,
that's little trick down there.
That's an issue.
Move these 20 zombies up.
Yep.
Belladama is now an unbind range for Arkhan.
Who's sat over there.
And Gorslav's over here.
Yep.
Arcane Bolt is on him. And so everything's shuffled up.
Cool.
And that's about it.
So do you do your shooting because your shooting's only what's his face?
One roll.
Oh, for those thinking, Scott, why didn't you redeploy? Because I can't. I wish I could.
So on a 3. Yep. For D6 models.
Ooh.
1.
One model. Oh God, no. I got a 6 up after save. Oh no, I lose one more take guard. We'll just lay him down because he's coming back. Unless you're charging?
Yes. I will roll for a charge.
He's gonna charge. Who's charging?
Vordai is.
Vordai?
He's got a 9-inch charge.
Go for it.
No, 5.
That's a 5. You have 2 CP.
I've actually got 1 CP because I have used it. I can use the free CP per turn from my command trait for my Vampire Lord.
Okay, but you have used one?
I have used one for Radukar's summon.
Lied to me.
I said I was using a CP for Radukar's summon.
Don't listen to him.
He's in.
Oh, he makes it. He's coming on in. Oh, lordy.
Where is our 3-inch marker? Sorry, you've stolen all my 3-inch markers.
These are my 3-inch markers, thank you very much. I don't know where you keep yours.
Mate, are we both in simple math or not?
Nah. You're just a temporary member.
A temporary member.
Yeah. Alright. In he comes. And I am going to use an RDP at the end of your charge phase. So that I can reroll hits against you in the combat phase. Because Mortis Praetorians. Alright, so we'll come back at the end of your combat phase and see how many Mortek Guard are left.
Yep.
Just a quick interval. Vordai's just gone in. He's gone all out attack. He roared at me but failed, so I was able to get my reroll saves off. And then Sam managed to do 17 wounds to these Mortek Guard. Got 17 wounds through the reroll saves and everything. I then went for my after saves. That's a lot of wolf heads. So it seems like I've saved 8 of them. So 8 out of the 17 do not die. And so only 9 of them are dying. So we'll come back at the end of my punching you back. I'd love to say I'm sorry, but you know. Sam's just asked me.
Not a CP, an RDP.
He's just asked me if I have to take a battle shock
that's right,
test.
it's OBR.
But it's OBR. We don't take battle shock tests. We ain't scared of you.
Stupid.
So you killed 9, so 10 of them have gone. I managed to put 5 wounds back on you. You healed one of those. You saved one of those with your after save.
Yep.
And then because you killed something, you healed D3 wounds and you rolled a 3, so you've taken 1 wound. Alright, yes, I don't take battle shock tests. However, so you score hold 1, hold 2, hold more, and your battle tactic.
Yes.
So you score 5 points. And then we're going to go into OBR turn 1. I've got a lot of work to do here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But, yeah. Should be exciting. We'll come back at the end of my hero phase anyway. Alright, at the end of my hero phase. This thing popped. It made Belladama neg 1 to cast Unbind and Dispel. Which is pretty spicy. I've gone for Conquer, and I'm going to try and take that objective. I'm not overly hopeful. Kind of wish I'd gone first now. But, you know, live and learn. I brought back 6 of these dudes from Katakros and Arkhan. Katakros has popped his big 36-inch bubble with +1 to hit, +1 save. Arkhan got Curse of Years off and managed to put 3 wounds onto Vordai. Hero actions, I didn't do one because there's no point in OBR at this point. You went for an extra CP and got it on Vordai.
Yep.
And then Arkhan did 2 arcane bolts on himself, so he's holding up.
So what do we do, Scott?
Nothing. I decided not to move at all. Nah, that's a lie. So everything moved up. I gave the Mortek Guard an extra 3 inches, and I gave the Harvester an extra 3 inches as well. Coming from the Hekatos, because the Hekatos was wholly within 6 of the Harvester, so it can make it move. Arkhan's moved up, getting ready to unleash those arcane bolts. Horses have moved up, ready to do some charges there. And the Stalkers have moved up as well, just in case Arkhan fails that charge, because it happens, people, it happens. Okay, so there's only one shooting phase thing, so I may as well do it now, which is just the Garbassar Harvester. I believe it has 4 shots, and we're just going to shoot at some... We'll shoot at some Graveguard.
What is he shooting with?
I don't know. You look on that model and tell me what it's shooting with, because I have no idea. It's apparently the Death's Head Maul.
So who fucking knows?
Exactly. So he's got 4 shots, and he's hitting on 2s. All right.
That's it. Cock dice.
Well, 1 miss, and wounding on 3s. 2 at -1.
Into where was that again? Sorry.
Into your Graveguard. Roll on.
6s.
Woo!
2 die.
1 damage.
6 of after save.
Woo!
2 die.
I killed 2. Right, okay, and then we'll come back at the end of my combat phase. Oh wait, I should probably do charges on camera, right?
Yeah, give me your phone.
No, because you're off. Right, let's start that side. Mortek Guard. Get a 7, 8, because they've got a banner, so they're probably in. Their best friend is going to run up behind them. He gets a 3. Oh no.
Oh, that's some dead
no.
Mortek Guard.
Right, we'll go for these. We'll go for Arkhan.
Yep.
On a 6. 6 will get him in. And
Yep.
that's like... Yeah, that's nowhere near, like, not 6 inches. These guys would need a hell of a charge. Ooh, they get a 9.
Where are they going though?
Oh, well, I can measure it afterwards.
Yeah.
So like.
Yep.
We've got 6 there.
Yep.
And then the horses are gonna go in as well. And they're going on a 9. Ooh. So we'll come back at the end of my combat phase, and we'll see what's go on in.
Alrighty.
Ready?
Indeed.
Alright, so end of the combat phase, very eventful. Vordai,
There's a big hole in there.
he's dead. Arkhan went in and surprisingly did like a ridiculous amount of wounds, left him on 1 wound.
Yes.
Because you rolled a ridiculous amount
Out
of
of
ones
ones.
for your saves. And then the Mortek Guard finished him off.
Yep.
You killed a few Mortek Guard, but then the Stalkers went up the chain and killed almost all the zombies.
Yeah, 18 of them.
Which allowed the Mortek Guard to pile in and then kill 5 of your Grave Guard. Which allows me to grab that objective. I also grabbed this one as well because I have 7 on the point and you have 6.
Yep.
However, you did manage to get 10 zombies back because you rolled a 5 up at the end of the battle shock phase.
Indeed.
So I score hold 1, hold 2, hold more.
Yep.
And I got conquer.
Yep.
And I killed a monster.
Yep.
So I get 6 points to your 5.
6 to 5.
So 6 to your 5. And then we'll roll off for priority. And that's why I never roll first. Alright, so I guess you're taking it?
Yeah, it's probably smart for me to take it.
Go.
Hero phase went semi-successful. We got a Lichen Curse down here from Belladama and pulled up 3 nice new dogs.
Yep, so that's what that bright pink thing is in the distance. 3 summoned dogs.
Also got an Under the Killing Moon, so wholly within 12 exploding 6s.
Yep, that's pretty good.
And I also got a CP on Radukar.
You did. So I didn't go for a hero action because, again, didn't see any point.
I did try and cast Mystic Shield.
Yep.
But I failed that.
Yep, because Arkhan unbound it.
On a 13.
On a 13.
On an 11.
You've gone for a Conquer on the middle one.
Yep.
Alright. Seems good.
Awesome.
We'll come back at the end of your movement phase. So Sam, what did you do?
Moved up zombies here.
Yep.
Moved up zombies there. And moved up zombies there.
There's a lot of bodies.
Radukar's gone in the middle here.
Ooh, who's he going after?
Who
Who's he going after?
Moved up the dogs behind Radukar.
Yeah.
Zombie Lord up there as well.
Yep, that one's just that.
I do need to move her again before I forget.
Move it. If you
Got to get her in the bubble. So I will just give her a run. She's
So
going
2?
12.
She can pretty much go wherever she wants.
12.
Out of protection range of the dogs.
She should be fine.
It's
now.
risky.
12 there. I can pile them around, so I might just bring them back a little bit. And
Okay. So, no shooting?
no, this army has no shooting, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Not catapults. Or
I haven't got a
Or
catapult.
some random dude that throws some random thing.
Yeah, it's pretty random. Right, go for your charges. Who's going where?
So we will go with Radukar.
He's going
5. He will go down here.
That's rude.
And that'll be all my charges.
Alright.
I do not need to do any more charges.
No, because zombies have a 6-inch pile-in.
Yep.
Guessing dogs are just staying out of combat.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Well, we'll come back at the end of your combat phase then.
Indeed.
Alright, well that was...
Spicy.
That was spicy. That was... yeah.
Very spicy.
Right, okay, so tell us what happened.
So, obviously Radukar made in.
He
Done a
did.
charge, so he gives it an aura of +1 attacks.
Yep.
I also gave out, for a command ability on a unit, +1 attacks, so they can stack.
From this
From
dude?
the Vampire Lord. So in return, these zombies got 3 attacks each.
They did.
And 6s do mortal wounds.
They did.
So they blew up horses and Mortek Guard.
Well, they killed 3 of the Mortek Guard.
3 Mortek
But
Guard.
they
And
destroyed the horses.
yes. And then Grave Guard fought first, actually.
Yep.
And they blew up the their Mortek there.
They went all out attack.
Yes, yep.
Yep.
And then they killed 1 Stalker.
Yep.
And then Radukar piled in, killed another Stalker.
Killed another stalker.
And zombies went in and done 1 mortal wound down there.
Yeah. Mortek Guard went crazy, did 27 wounds, but this is the game of 6s. So Sam rolled, what, 13?
12 or 13
12 or
sixes.
13 6s out of those saves. Which obviously is nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you hold 1, hold 2, hold more,
Yeah.
and you get your battle tactic
Yeah.
for another 5 points.
So it's 10.
All right, 10 points to my 6. Let's see what I can do. Let's go.
Go.
All right, so I'm just giving Sam a tutorial on how to use video. All right, no problem. So hero phase. I generated a couple more RDP.
How many have you got?
I've now got 8.
8 for 1 round.
Katakros failed to steal your 1 for your general.
Failure.
He then popped his massive bubble again. I think we can assume I'm always going to do that.
Yep.
He made Radukar neg 1 to hit.
This little
with
buddy
his
here.
Gnosis Scrollbearer. Arkhan then cast Curse of Years, killed 2 zombies.
2 of these zombies in the middle.
Because I've gone for Broken Ranks, and I'm going to try and kill those zombies. He's got an Arcane Bolt on him, and he tried to get my Morte Guard to be exploding 5s instead of 6s, but failed. And yeah, so that's pretty much all that happened in the hero phase.
No, heroic action. Or...
hero action. Arkhan's gone Finest Hour. And
Radukar's
I also made Belladama neg 1 to cast Unbind.
Disgusting.
This thing again, this is the best, still, in my opinion, the best drain piece in the game.
One of the best, yes.
Yeah, definitely up there. Okay, so we're going to go into my movement phase and see if I can kill some zombies. Maybe. Hopefully. Alright. Alright, so, what did we do? A lot.
Yeah.
Arkhan moved outside of 3 of the zombies. These guys are still in combat, so I have no choices there. Katakros spent the RDP to go an extra 3, so he's there. Big Chunk moved up, ready to put a whooping down onto Radukar, and my lovely little dude there just stayed there. My Gusar Harvester shot the zombies and killed 4 of them as well. So we'll go for some charges.
Yep.
So we'll start with the Gusar Harvester.
Yep.
He's going 8, so he's in. Katakros.
Mm-hmm.
He gets 8.
He's going in
so
too.
He's going in as well. Then we've got Arkhan. He gets a 4. I kind of wanted more.
He's just getting in.
But he's going to get in. I just don't know which way he's going yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get the extra point there, but if I can get rid of these.
Choices.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So, yeah, we'll come back at the end of my combat phase.
Alright, Scott.
Combat phase. I tell you what, I wish I'd left the GoPro on because we got right into the nitty gritty of it. Because there was 1 zombie left and we were like, oh, he's going to pass Battle Shark. Radukar could save him. And then, spark of inspiration. Scott, you did Arcane Bolt. You could unleash
Luckily, you done an Arcane Bolt.
Battle Shark phase.
Yeah.
And so the Arcane Bolt killed the last zombie. And so I get my battle tactic
With a monster.
My Gusar Harvester has 1 wound left. He's taken a beating.
Mm-hmm.
Stalkers have also taken an absolute beating.
Stalkers are dead.
Stalkers dead. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, still a beating.
Yeah.
He's still dead. And Radukar took a bit of a wallop as well.
Indeed.
He's only got 4 wounds left.
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah.
Katakros has taken up a comfortable position right in the middle of the board where he belongs. And yeah, that is it, right?
We're down for the priority roll.
Yeah, it's down to the priority roll, but the thing is I don't know whether you want it or not, because...
Well, so it depends if you want it or not as well.
Yeah, like, removing an objective is huge at the minute.
Yeah.
Because if you don't get rid of that one, I'm in trouble. Which you're not. You're going to get rid of the middle one, probably.
Yes.
Alright, so, yeah, so I hold 1. I
Yep.
don't hold more. I don't hold 2. However, I did get my battle tactic. I did it with monsters. That gives me an extra 4 points.
Yep. So it's 10 to 10, is it?
10 to 10.
10 to 10.
10 to 10.
Alrighty.
Right, so let's roll this priority. Because I really don't know if I want it.
Yeah, we'll have to
Right. I get a 2.
get 2 as well.
So
And I break ties.
Do you want it?
Yes.
That's the question.
So I don't think it's going to matter either. Yeah, because... Do we want to turn it off or keep it going? Because we're going to have to talk it out for a bit.
Yeah, alright. We'll turn it off and then we'll come back and you'll see what's happened. This is turning into an interesting game. So you decided to take the turn.
Yes.
So ignore that objective is there. That one is now gone. So we're going to be fighting over these 2.
Mm-hmm.
You went for bring it down.
Yep.
You have successfully brought him down. He had 1 wound left, and you managed to get the 1 spell off I didn't want you to get, which was Arcane Bolt.
Well, Lycan Curse would have been better, though.
You went for Lycan Curse, and yeah. So you got 1. So you killed him. Which, you know, god damn. It's going to be good, this one.
Yeah.
I just don't know where it's going to go. So Katakros tried to steal your CP, and failed.
Yep.
So, nothing else really to say, though, right? The hero action, I didn't do anything again.
Nope.
You went for heal on Radukar and you healed 1 wound.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So we'll go into your movement phase.
Yep.
Oh, this sounds good. I like this one. My god, the tension in this room is palpable. Like everything's coming down to like 1/4-inch moves and retreats, and we're all playing very smartly now. So you've just moved up, yeah?
Everything's moved up and everything's swung across that way.
Okay, do you want to just get rid of that objective over there so we know it's not there anymore?
Indeed.
Cool. Excellent. So no shooting. So go for your charges then.
So we will start off with Radukar.
Radukar's coming in. On a 7. Now we'll get there.
7 means I can possibly swing it around a little bit, so bring it around here.
Alright.
I'll be within 3 of Arkhan.
Yep.
Or do I want to be within 3 of Arkhan? I'll decide later on. I've got a little bit more movement with him.
Alright.
Graveguard have an auto 6 charge, but we'll roll the dice anyway.
I mean 8. It's probably better than 6, right?
Much better than 6. Oh, I can just... No, I need to focus on Katakros and removing his bubble.
Ooh.
Graveguard.
Graveguard. Just went in and just smacked Katakros straight away. I mean, you rolled pretty amazing.
Yeah, good on the first one and then average on the... Oh, sorry, good on the second one and on the first one.
Yeah,
cool. He's got no rollerball save on 4-ups.
No, just
2
absolutely.
damage each.
Yeah, 2 damage each. Just a ridiculous amount of attacks because of Radukar.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's nothing I could do. Essentially, yep. So, and you've decided not to do anything else.
Yep.
All right, so you score hold 1, hold 2, hold more.
Yep.
So 1 to 3. So you another. No, you're not a monster. So
no,
just
I killed a monster.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
So that gives you 6. I think that's going to put you way ahead.
16. Yeah.
All right. So we'll come back at the end of my turn and see if I can claw some points back.
Indeed.
So dicey. So I've gone for monstrous takeover. I need to try and grab that objective. And I did a Curse of Years and killed 3 of those, and then I managed to get a Mystic Shield off on that. And that's all. So we'll go into my movement phase, but I think we'll come back at the end of my at the end of my turn, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, at the end of my combat phase. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Alright. Hello, darkness, my old friend. So, I don't manage to do my battle tactic. Vortex Guard weren't able to do enough. There's still 4 Graveguard left. The zombies managed to pile on and stop me getting the point. Arkhan completely whiffed. I probably should have gone into the Graveguard with him, to be fair. But yeah, we're gonna. In fact, yeah, we'll go into turn 5. Come on, we'll roll for priority.
We got turn 4 to go first.
No, this is turn 4.
Turn 4 now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm shaking your hand.
Because
I scored nothing. There's no way I'm getting 2 more battle tactics.
Yeah.
I reckon. I'm going to struggle.
Yeah.
So, and you're just going to you could just run 3 units.
Yeah, well, I've got Graveguard coming back. I've got zombies coming back.
They Graveguard can't come back.
You
can probably get 1 back.
Yeah, 1 in there.
Yeah, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll call it there. Victory to Soulblight Gravelords. Yeah, that just took an epic turn for the worst. I think I needed a priority.
Yeah.
That game.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I won one.
Yeah, you got the first one.
Oh yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I probably should have went first, but we'll talk about that in the post game.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah. So we call it the 16 to 10.
Yep.
At the end of turn 3.
Yep.
I lost. Right. So, Sam, how'd that game go for you?
It was rough at the start with Vordai not being able to kill 20 Mortek with just a rerollable save.
Yeah.
No bonuses, nothing. He killed, 16 of them? 15 of them?
No, because I saved like 8 wounds.
Yeah, so you killed like 9 or 10 of them.
9. Yeah.
So that was rough, and then you just put them all back alive. So I thought I was going to cop it a bit more, but ultimately he done his job. He tied them up for another turn.
Yeah.
And you weren't able to pull away and push onto my objectives, which would have helped you a lot more if you get on them earlier.
Yeah.
That would have made a big difference, because they allowed me to then swamp heaps.
Yeah, that was the issue, is like I should have threatened all 3 objectives as well.
Yep.
Instead of pushing my horses up the centre. Just to have that threat, because the horses can kill 20 zombies. Yeah,
they would have killed those 20 zombies, and you were fine on that flank. But ultimately, that wasn't able to work for you, and you threw them in the middle, and they just died. They didn't do much at all, really.
No, I think what it came down to for me was that I didn't win a single priority. If I'd won 1 priority, then I could have got my healing popping again.
Yeah, for a double turn.
That would have been big for you. That would have been massive. It would have given me a chance to just chop through you a bit more.
Yep.
Because I just didn't get the opportunity, because you just kept, like, your Graveguard were just so good.
And then they come back in my turn as well, so I've got 3 more coming back.
And like you didn't fail 1 roll to bring a unit back from the grave.
Got the 2 of them out because I killed a unit, so I took that in 4-up, so 50-50. And then the first one was just 10 zombies that sat on that side there ultimately.
But those 10 zombies, they plugged me up, and so that was a problem. And you just chewed through. Like the amount of mortal wounds you're pumping out, and I think that 1 turn when you got the zombies on 3 attacks each.
Yeah.
And you just
And the Graveguard and 3 attacks each.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Graveguard and 3 attacks each, and taking Katakros out in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
Because you did 11 wounds and then you started rolling dice again, and I was like,
Yeah,
what are
why
you
are you
doing?
rolling more? Like, that's
And then
just half
you were
my
like,
attacks.
oh, that was just half my attacks.
And that was like average, nothing special on the mortal wounds either. And the next one it spiked more, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, well, should have done a Mystic Shield.
Yeah.
Should have thought about this. Because you think 20 wounds on a 2-up save, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Apparently
When
not.
you're 4-up save and each one you fail is 2 wounds
And
going
you
through.
can't all out defense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's still big that OVR can't use all out attack, all out defense.
Yeah. And you made some good
Rally.
charges though.
Rally would have been huge for me that game. Just being able to get more Mortec Guard onto the points.
Wait, because you need more Mortec Guard.
Just onto the point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I genuinely think I should have went first.
Mm-hmm. But then that could have also been, I could have copped the taken the double.
Yeah.
That would have been rough for you as well.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have the double.
Yeah. But that's ultimately the
something.
joy of taking first turn.
Yeah.
Is you lose, because we had a tie.
I'm pretty sure that's like 3 games in a row I've played where I've not got the double. And it's just...
Oh, that's the percentages.
Yeah.
That is the joy of not getting a double, or putting yourself so you're playing for a double and you don't get it. It does cost you.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, because we got a tie there. If it was the other way around, you would have got your turn.
Yeah, because it's 55% chance of you not getting the double.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed that game.
Yeah.
Like,
nitty gritty in like turn 2/3 because it was down to one model with 1/4 of an inch, costing you a battle tactic or giving you the battle tactic. So we both got a real right in there, both butting heads, and then ultimately we were out by 1/4 of an inch and Scott got his thing.
Yeah, and no, it wasn't even that. We spent 15 minutes debating whether this one guy was in or out of 12 inches.
Yeah.
Only for me to go, I've got an arcane bolt.
Yeah. So ultimately Scott wasted our time.
So yeah, I wasted all our time for nothing. So Soulblight Gravelords, super strong.
Graveguard make a list now. Everyone as soon as they started off, everyone was like Graveguard. And I didn't think it was going to be the way it was, but now Gargants are massive in the meta. Gargants can only be killed by Vordai on my list, and if Vordai doesn't charge, he's not doing enough damage.
Yeah.
And then Graveguard can copper charge because they're getting blanketed by zombies at the front.
Yeah.
And then the zombies can pile around, and Graveguard would just kill his Gargant easily enough.
Yeah.
Considering they killed 20 wounds on a 2-up save with a 6-up after save.
Yeah.
And they overkilled him.
Oh yeah, they absolutely overkilled him. He was there was a lot of wounds going. Sorry.
So going into, you're saving on 6s ultimately for Gargants, and then they're just dying.
Yeah.
Easily kill a Gargant in a bit per turn.
Yeah. There's a lot of mortal wounds. To be fair, I don't know what I could have really done differently, because you have so many bodies. You have a lot of damage output. If anything, I probably needed more bodies myself.
Yeah. But then where do you get them from?
Drop an Arkhan, I guess.
So Arkhan gave you so much in that game. I think I got 1 or 2 spells off most of the turns.
I guess.
And that's with a +1 and a reroll. So if it was the other way around, I would have got all my spells off. So there'd be more dogs running around, more exploding 6s, more mystic shields.
But I would have had more bodies.
Yeah.
Is my issue.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. That was a good game though. That was super close as well. To begin with, there was only 1 or 2 points in it. It was only turn 3 when you scored 6.
Yeah.
And then I
scored 0.
I scored 0.
Yeah.
Which, a 6-inch difference. Unless you're playing the Star Strike one.
That's massive.
Yeah,
and because
unless you're playing that,
it was where you only had 2 objectives left. So if you don't hold both of them, you're only getting 1 point.
Yeah.
Plus your battle tactic. So you're getting 3 points, and there was a 6-point swing.
Do you think I got rid of the right objective?
Yeah, ultimately. It forced me to come across to the middle.
But if I'd kept it there, it would have forced you to stay there.
I would have pulled back.
Yeah, but
then
it would
you
have
would have
forced
to
you
come
to
into
stay
me.
there. Yeah, but then you're not coming in and killing Katakros.
Yeah, I think I would have done that anyway.
Yeah.
Because I was ultimately protecting that point.
Yeah.
And I need to get in there and kill those heroes. and then my other side, because I got the 4 up with the zombies, that allowed me to completely ignore that other objective that you never threaten once.
Yeah.
And that means I can just focus on the one we're battling over, and that one's free for me for points.
Yeah.
Which gave me a good swing, which your horses possibly could have given me threat there.
Yeah, like I still like the horses.
Yeah.
I used them completely wrong that game. Like when I first started on OBI, it took me ages to learn how to use horses. They're not in for the fight. They're in for grabbing objectives and that mission.
And you used them to fight.
I used them to fight and they died.
And then because you ultimately didn't have the RDP to give them mortal wounds on the charge. So then they're losing more output.
Quickly.
Yeah, because everything was in combat. Like, you had 3 rounds pretty much combat for both phases. So you had 6 turns of combat. So you were burning through your RDP, whereas normally you have 10 or 11 RDP and you only burn through 2 or 3 a turn.
Yeah. And the issue is as well is I don't think Petrifex Elite would have made a difference. No. Because yes, I can potentially give someone +1 rend. But
I got no saves anyway.
There wasn't any saves anyway, it was bodies. There was so many bodies. For those people out there that were saying hordes are dead.
Well, Soulblight is hordes now.
Yeah,
every other horde army I think is dead because I play a lot of horde armies. Soulblight's got maybe the last thing left with the zombies, with the skeletons, and Graveguard.
Whereas I also think OBR, possibly horde is a good way to go.
Yep.
No. I'd probably drop the stalkers, thinking about it as well.
Well, Mortek Guard can survive most things. Obviously, the new books are pumping out mortals, but any other book doesn't have enough mortal wound coming out to kill Mortek Guard that are re-rolling saves. They're on a 3-up re-rollable, depending on rend, and then also 6-up after save, and then they're re-rolling their attacks as well. Yeah. So you'll cop all the damage. I mean, you cop all the hits. Nothing will go through, and then you can blow them up on your end. Yeah. Which is what they're good for, except for the new books have all the mortal wound output in the world. Yeah,
I think I'm bringing them back out against Nicole in the next battle report, and I'm thinking I might just go Crematorians.
Yep.
And just.
Well, then you're doing mortal wounds.
I'm doing a lot of mortal wounds back now.
Yeah. To ghosts.
Yeah, to ghosts. And ghosts don't like it.
Yeah, because you don't need rend for ghosts.
Yeah.
Obviously, you just need mortal wound output yourself or multi wound damage.
Yeah, and plus Crematorians is the most fun out of all the OBR sub factions.
Yeah. You're riding lightning, but they're skeletons.
Better than Stormcast as well, because Stormcast ride the lightning on 6s, whereas Crematorians it's on 5s.
Yeah, you just don't get multiple dice. I mean, you don't roll 6s anyway.
I didn't roll it. Well, I rolled that one really good 6 roll, and then after that I can roll a 6.
In this game you did, but normally Scott's not known for his 6s. No.
My Marathi is not known for hitting normally, so... but I'm just trying to think what else could have happened in that game.
It's a tough one overall because there's 3 objectives and I can really swamp objectives. So when there's less objectives, it makes it easier for me. And then when we can remove one, there's only 2 objectives.
So you've done pretty well with Soulblight in tournaments as well, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So how do you feel they're doing at the minute in tournaments?
Well, overall with everyone, they've got a very average win rate, I think 55%. So they're doing well in the meta against most armies, and they're going 4-1 very often. There's very few 5-0s. So they're not obviously top tier, but they can fight with all these stronger armies because they're not losing out to them earlier in the tournament.
Yeah.
So they've got a lot of play. There's a lot of lists there that you can play, and you've got a lot of ways to play them, which ultimately means it's a very good book in terms of balance, because every sub-faction has gone well at a tournament. All the main heroes and characters and named heroes have done well at tournaments as well. So there's a very vast amount of units we can have fun with in the book. So I'm sure you'll see a lot more different lists coming out of me because I have more models to play with now.
Yeah, well, we'll get you back on anyway, and I'll bring something different next time. Right. I might bring Stormcast or Doors.
Dragons, baby.
Dragons, baby. Yes. So, if you don't mind on painted miniatures, I'll be getting dragons very quickly, and then they will just be, they'll be on the table as quickly as possible, because I want to play as many games with them as possible.
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Awesome.
Well, thank you
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your victory.
Will do.
You're first and last.
Oh, what?
And we'll catch you next time.